everybody, it's Amalia, and I'm here today with the second half of the box of the month from the Not Too Shabby shop. This is Sparkling Wishes, and it's the second paper pad in the box. And I'm also going to be working with the New Year sentiment stamp set. It comes with really cool sentiments, as well as I'll be working with the ephemera pack. I'm almost done with my cards, but I need to pick out some sentiments, and I'll be choosing 4 sentiments for this card. Did you know that when you get a brand new clear stamp set, you need to rub your finger over the stamp set a few times to rub off the original manufacturing film? That helps the stamps stamp a lot clearer and gives you a cleaner, crisper image with clear stamps. I never knew that before until I heard, I think, Jamie say that on the Not Too Shabby shop. Did you know that? And how do you clean your stamps off before you use a clear stamp for the first time? Leave a comment below. Some of the other sentiments on this, or in this stamp set, are called Same Me, Bigger Goals, 12 New Chapters, 365 New Chances, New Year, Same Hot Mess, love that one. Then there's Happy New Year 2023, Happy New Year Wishes, and a big one with 2 champagne glasses that says Have a Sparkling New Year. This is a pretty versatile set. I think it has sentiments in it that could apply to a lot of other occasions. Definitely very celebratory. I decided to do some embossing, so I'm preparing my paper by going over it with a static pillow that's filled with talc or cornstarch. I'm not sure what it's filled with, but it works really well in eliminating static on paper so that when you clear emboss with your embossing ink and use your embossing powder, it doesn't stick anywhere but on the embossing ink. I'll be embossing in mirror gold and in silver color as well. Here I am with some silver embossing powder from Inkadinkadoo. I love the look of embossing, especially in metallic colors. Just tap off the excess. And when you're ready to start embossing, you bring your heat gun to the back of the paper first, and then address the nozzle to the front of the paper with the embossing. And look how quickly that just melts and looks so cool. I got this Inkadinkadoo embossing powder a while ago. It's really neat. One side slides open and you can pour your embossing powder back in, and the other side slides over, and that's how you sprinkle the embossing powder on. And I just use a little bit of water sprayed onto my stamps to clean them. Versamark is a glycerin type of ink, and it's not going to be harmful to your stamps, so I just use a little bit of water to clean it off. I love punches, and I have quite a big selection or collection of punches. This one is an old style Stampin' Up punch, and I think it might be called Label, Rounded Label, but I pair it up with another label style punch to make a nice little sentiment strip for one of my cards, and then I end up using I'm going to use an oval next, but I actually don't end up using an oval style on my cards, so I'll just save these extra sentiments that I made for more cards that I make in the future. Do you love punches too? Do you still have a collection of punches in your stash if you're a long-time paper crafter? Let me know. Leave a comment below. This New Year stamp set from Not Too Shabby stamped out so well, and it looks amazing with the embossing powder. Don't you think? I've really been enjoying the box of the month this month from the Not Too Shabby shop. I used the first paper pad that came in the kit on November 1st and published a video on that day, and I'll leave a link at the end so that you can see that video if you want to. And if you're interested in buying any products from Not Too Shabby, I'll leave a link for you below so that you could use a discount code and a link directly to the shop. And if you use that link, I get credit to buy other things in the Not Too Shabby shop. So I'd appreciate it if you did use that link. Now that I've got all my sentiments embossed and punched out, it's time for me to continue designing my card and figuring out where I want my sentiments to go. Here's that second label punch that I mentioned I was going to use as a layering piece to one of the sentiments. I really like the way that looks, and I'm going to use that on one of the cards. I had some stars left over from another project, so I drug those out and decided to use them on that card. I'm playing with some ephemera to see how I want to style some of the cards, and let me show you what they ended up looking like. Here they are, and the final step in the process is to add some enamel dots. The cards look great as they are, but the enamel dots just add that extra little touch that I just love on a card. So I add some silver sparkle ones to the one on the left, and I use gold sparkle ones on the other two. I used some MFT sketches to design these cards, and I adore the way they came out. This paper pad is just gorgeous, and I'm so glad I had the opportunity to work with it, and I'm going to be making some more cards because they're just beautiful. Here's a final look at each one, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a comment below while you take a look at some of the paper from the paper pad. It's great quality paper from this box of the month, and it's nice and stiff. The graphics are very bright. Thanks so much for stopping by, everybody. Bye.